You put that coconut oil on. Make sure you don't get to touching on Mally's face or nothing, because I don't want him breaking out or anything before y'all get ready to go to school. Hello, Facebook friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and well, per usual, on this good Monday morning. It is May the 12th, 2025, and it is 7:33 a.m. here in Detroit, Michigan. My children are up getting ready for school, and hopefully my brother be here in time enough for them to go to school on time. But anywho, I'm waiting on my girls to get done glamoring themselves in the bathroom so that I can go in there and use it and wash up so that I can get ready to take them to school. And I need to come back here and do something too. Actually, I really don't feel like doing nothing to my hair, really, if you want me to be honest. And it's actually been kind of standing up in these little ponytails pretty good. This little edge control been keeping it intact. So I haven't taken them out since I did them. However, getting in the shower kind of made my edges a little bit messed up, which my hair is staying pretty good because it's not permed or anything. My hair is all natural now, so it gets really nappy. So the fact that I took the shower and everything and these ponytails still look like this is kind of surprising to me. Now, Mari, bring me two of those rubber bands out the bathroom mirror. He's definitely looking in the closet. I gotta wrap my ponytail back around. But anywho, I'm sitting here. I'm debating on if I want to go to Walmart and put all the stuff that I paid for 3 days ago, but it yet still has been delivered. If I want to go to Walmart and put that shit up in the cart and walk right the fuck up out that bitch, because technically it's paid for any motherfucking way, and it won't be stealing. Actually, because now at this point, Walmart owes me money. So I'm thinking about if I'm going to Walmart once I drop my kids off at motherfucking school. But anyway, I've been feeling really good. Even my Mother's Day, even though I didn't do anything or anything like that, I pretty much stayed in the house with my youngest three children and we was watching TV and shit. I feel really good or whatever. And I woke up this morning and I was watching this video, and that's so funny to me because she was saying like your neighbors and stuff are trying to get you to be put in a 72-hour mental hospital or something to be evaluated or something like that. And that is so funny to me because I was outside on the phone talking to my kids yesterday, but I was yelling because I be trying to explain to my kids don't do shit without me knowing what the fuck y'all doing. Where y'all at, who y'all with, and everything like that. I pretty much need to know your every move. So therefore, you need to be sharing your location with me, and I need to know where you at. Do that mean I need to be with you 24/7? No, but it means that I need to know where you are because I am your mother, and if anything happens to you, I need to know what the fuck is going on and where you at. So I was explaining that yesterday, and my kids, one Lex had shared her location with me. I said it several times. Mir still wasn't sharing his location, and my kids is big now. They too big to get whoopings. If I gotta keep on saying something more than one time, I'm gonna knock your ass the fuck out. That's just it. Because you gonna show me some motherfucking respect. And I be telling my kids the problem we be going through a lot of shit too because they be too busy doing what everybody else be doing instead of doing what the fuck I be telling them to do. So I was outside yelling yesterday, and of course the neighbors was outside like I gave a motherfucker. But they be doing shady ass shit anyway. So for her to make a video saying like somebody neighbors and stuff want them to be evaluated or something like that, I can really see it being my neighbors, my god brother and them too, especially since they be working in cahoots with my baby daddy and shit. So that was just so funny to me. But anywho, and also in the video, she was saying like people really get mad when you make videos, and I just said that in my video yesterday. Like people really be getting mad when I get on my camera and make videos telling the truth and telling my story. They'll put on all type of fake ass scenes, acts, and every motherfucking thing trying to catch me off guard. But the truth is the truth. You can't fuck up the truth. You can't fumble the truth. You can't do nothing to the truth because the truth is the truth. You can expose a lie because it's a lie, and the truth will always come to light. But the truth is the truth, regardless. The shit never changes. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell my story every motherfucking day if I want to. Who gonna stop me? I'ma yell at my kids if I want to as well. And cuss at them. They don't even fucking get whooping. Like I said, I got three teenagers. They too big for me to be talking about go get a belt so you can get a whooping. But if I feel like I need to nunchuck a motherfucker, that's exactly what the fuck I'ma do. So I be trying to tell them don't test me. Because really I be sparing you guys. And all that talking back and shit. Like, I don't know if they've experienced. I used to have to go to school with my tooth chipped. I don't think my kids want to go to school with their tooth chipped, but I'll knock that bitch right the fuck out if you keep on disrespecting me and talking back. And that's what everybody needs to understand. And people be trying to tell my kids what to do, even their motherfucking daddy. Al is their father, correct? He don't got parental rights if you ask me. You don't do shit. You don't pay child support. You don't do enough to even be considered a parent if you ask me. Whatsoever. Like I said, he bought a fucking prom dress and think you can do some shit. And I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he ain't pay for the whole motherfucking prom. Hair, nails, every goddamn thing, being that you don't do shit. But you see, motherfuckers will be trying to make it seem like, oh, well, Aaliyah the one who don't do nothing. No, Al's the one who don't do nothing. And everybody gonna stop playing in my motherfucking face or you gonna get a problem. And everybody be trying to act like they take care of my kids. Don't nobody be taking my kids to the doctor and shit but me. And if somebody is taking my kids to the doctor without my permission, I'ma sue the doctor and the person who is taking them too. You see, I be noticing a whole bunch of shit that people be thinking I don't be noticing. That's just like I just got an informed delivery of some mail or whatever, and I want to know what the letter about to say. I want to know what the fuck is the letter about to say. And I tell people I get informed delivery. That's how I know that my mail be being stolen and shit. What's wrong? Nothing. You sure? You want something? Cause it's 7:40. You want some oatmeal? But anywho, I just be noticing all the shit that be going on, and I be starting to speak about it, and people be being mad that I'm speaking about it. Just like I'm starting to speak about when I tell my brother friends is thieves and shit, and I be knowing that people be stealing my money, and that's why my mail missing. I don't got a problem telling on the motherfucker. I said those are my brother's friends, not mine. And just I'll expose my old friends for stealing too. So what the fuck? If I expose my old friends for stealing, why in the fuck would I won't expose nobody else friends for stealing? Them hoes be stealing like the fuck I said. And that's just why yesterday when I was having that conversation where I actually meant to turn my headphones off when I went outside, the name Kim kept coming up too. Kim, Kim, like I said, thieving ass motherfucking hoes. Like the fuck I said. People, these bitches be splurging, going all out of town and shit, living off of somebody else motherfucking money, like the fuck I said. And like I said, I just had to get put out of a Kyra's old house where I paid the 2 months of rent, but my brother said that they didn't take the rent money. And then he gonna say, well, I take that money and go buy you a car. What the fuck would I need Denzel to go buy me a car for? Like I can't go buy my own motherfucking car. You know how many times I done bought a car? You know how many times I went to a car lot and leased a car, or actually I never leased a car, but financed the car because I financed two cars before. That's why I know so much about credit acceptance. And the other car that I leased was through Santander USA or something like that. So I know how to finance cars. I know how to look online and buy used cars and everything. Why in the fuck do I need to go to Kim Job, which is Charity Motors and shit, and go get me some raggedy ass, used ass motherfucking car? Y'all motherfuckers need to give me my fucking money. I don't need nobody to go buy me no motherfucking car. And just like I was saying, people be trying to make it seem like I just want to live in somebody's motherfucking living room and sleep on the couch and shit. No, you bitches be stealing like the fuck I said. I just be peeping all the shit. And just like Isis Williams, her name looks very much so like Aaliyah Williams. If you glancing real fast and shit like that. And that's one of my brother friends that I don't know like that for real, for real. But again, you hear a lot of shit when you pay attention. I said motherfuckers be stealing like the fuck I said. And like I said, Jasmine Taylor was upstairs, and I was expecting some Facebook mail and shit to come to this motherfucking house. And some way, somehow, some mail was upstairs from Facebook. I couldn't see the name on it, but it was upstairs when Jasmine was upstairs. And I've been waiting on my Facebook mail for a very long time. And I don't think Denzel got no platform on Facebook where Facebook should be emailing him or writing him any motherfucking thing. However, I do though. So where in the fuck is my mail and where in the fuck is my money? Cause like I said, it sounds like people be stealing and shit. And then all them bitches who be calling Denzel brother and brother. I ain't Denzel's sister. I am Denzel's only sister. Tashima Monique Williams K-Sign only had two kids. That's Aaliyah Kiera Williams and Denzel Deontay Williams. And I am his only sister. Unless Dennis Earl Nix got a daughter that I don't fucking know about. And that's Denzel's dad. But I wouldn't even give a fuck because Dennis Earl Nix is the same motherfucker who didn't even want to claim my brother. He's the same guy who brought a picture of another man to my mama's doorstep and told my mama that that was Denzel's daddy and he ain't want to have shit to do with Denzel. But as soon as my mama died, he came collecting Denzel so he could get them Social Security death benefit. But just a few moments before that, he was swearing up and down that Denzel had a different daddy. I be knowing so much motherfucking shit I don't be speaking of. Like I have very good memory from about the age of 3 years old up until this current moment. And all these motherfuckers, they be acting like they so business savvy, business professional. These be the main motherfucking crooks. I be so tired of people trying to act like they can play with my mental. I'm not slow. I know exactly what the fuck I be talking about. And then they be trying to bribe my motherfucking kids to lie on me too. That's just like anytime somebody gets spitted, Denzel want to go up to the school. Oh, I know so and so. He used to be the so and so when I went to Cass. I don't give a fuck. They're my motherfucking kids. I take care of my kids, and everybody know that. Don't I take care of all five of y'all? I thought so. Y'all done lived with me ever since y'all came out my motherfucking pussy, right? I thought so. But everybody be trying to act like I'm some unfit parent or something that don't be around, that don't take care of their kids, that's some mental case. When these motherfuckers don't see that they're the real mental cases, trying to sit around and come up with these motherfucking lies, trying to do all this shit behind my back. But why they don't do it to my face? Why they don't say it to my face? And I'm gonna turn this camera right the fuck on so we can talk about it, so the whole wide world can see who the fuck be lying and who don't, who the fuck be stealing, who the fuck take care of their kids and who don't. But people don't want to do that. People be too busy trying to put me out in the dark and shit so I can look crazy. Like I said, I slap the fuck out of a hoe if they ever try to call me crazy. So I don't think nobody should be trying to get me evaluated at the mental hospital or anything unless that nurse want to get fucked the fuck up. Cause bitch, ain't shit wrong with me. And if that's the case, why I ain't been diagnosed? I should have been diagnosed when I was a kid. By when my real mama used to take me to the doctor. Again, my mother's name is Tashima Monique Williams. She died as Tashima Monique Williams K-Sign because she was married to Mark K-Sign, whose brother was Gary K-Sign. Mama was Dorothy K-Sign. Father was John K-Sign. My mother was married when she died. That's where the last name K-Sign come in at. And my mother was married to my father. That's how she got the last name Williams. Because my mother actually has her father's last name, who was in New Jersey, because my mother was born in New Jersey. And she was born to Sarah J. Slater at the time, which my grandmother's name is Sarah Jane Mack Slater. So I know my family and where I come from and everything. That's why when these fake assholes be up in my face talk about, oh, sister, sister, I can tell exactly which hoes be stealing. I'm not your fucking sister. Y'all can call Denzel brother and all that type of shit, and he might call y'all sister, but y'all not fucking related to me. I don't even talk to my own fucking family, so I'm damn sure not about to deal with nobody else's fake ass, motherfucking lying ass, thieving ass family. No, hell no. But I just be noticing all that shit, and I be speaking on it. And when I be speaking on it, people be mad or trying to call me a liar. But you know what they never do? They never call me a liar to my face because I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep exposing the truth. That's why when me and Denzel be arguing, he hated it. Hey, Leah, you always talking. You don't know what you talk about. I be knowing exactly what the fuck I be talking about. And Denzel be knowing that I be knowing what the fuck I be talking about. Anywho, and I don't know. Now I'm getting a channel message. I'm hearing somebody, Jacqueline Neal, maybe somebody go by the name Jackie. And I don't be giving a fuck about putting people's names out. I was checking my informed delivery from my old email where I found the deed to my house on Griggs and shit, and I said somebody named Jacqueline Neal moved into my house, and I believe that she's a teacher because she was getting mail from like the teachers bank and shit like that, and I was noticing some other mail that was coming to that house in her name, and Alexandria mail was still going there too because that was my house and my friend had to come and live with me when she got put out of her house and shit. So her mail was coming to my house. So I was still getting the informed delivery. Somebody go by the name Jackie or something. You got to get fucked up. It's Jack. Somebody, I don't know nobody who go by the name Jackie, but somebody goes by the name Jackie. You're about to get fucked up. And speaking of that house on Griggs, before Jacqueline and Neil moved into it or whatever, I was having problems with some fake ass company called AMG Units. Now, when I got the house on Griggs, it was supposed to be last owned by My Roma, whatever that is. I don't know if that was like a family's business or a last name, but it actually sounded like kind of like a mafia or a mob last name or something. You know how you just know somebody in the mob when they name be like Tony or Mario or Mama Rosa or some shit like that. That's what I was getting when I moved in the house of the My Roma owned by the My Roma. And I told y'all people kept on saying that it was supposed to be dope heading in the walls and all that type of shit. But one of my neighbors had told me that a famous doctor used to live there too and a piano player. One of the other neighbors had ended up telling me that, as well as the neighbors was telling me that you could get through the basement and walk around and like travel and get into other people's basements too. The guy Eric down the street had told me that. Go let the dogs in. Somebody let the dogs in. So it's something about that house or whatever. I'm hearing paranormal activities. And speaking of paranormal activities, Mally, I know you letting the dogs in, like Mama said. Thank you, dude. Don't get on him. I don't want him smelling like dog before he go to school. Mally, before we went to sleep, what kept happening last night? Cause before we went to sleep, what kept happening last night? And you was like, "Mommy, I'm scared." The what? The dryer kept turning on and off. So, and my brother's side doors was unlocked. The guard door as well as the regular door to the house was unlocked. So, mind you, it was only me and my kids here last night. Okay, and usually it's always only me and my kids here in the middle of the night till about this time in the morning. So last night or whatever, about 10 o'clock, I'm making my kids go to sleep or whatnot. The dryer comes on and it runs for about like an hour, the normal time the dryer runs or whatever. So the dryer runs and then we hear the little because it stops, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe somebody put some clothes in the dryer stops. Then I turned on meditation music so that we could go to sleep at night. I turned on Mally always asks me to turn on meditation music so he can go to sleep, which is like high vibing frequencies and stuff like that. So I turned on the meditation music, and as soon as I turned the meditation music on, the dryer in the basement turned on by itself. And I'm like, What the fuck? Mommy's like, Mommy, what's that noise? I'm like, did the dryer just turn back on by itself? He like, yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I got up and I went to the basement. I looked around. I didn't see nobody, but I noticed that the side doors was unlocked. So I opened them, looked, ain't see nobody, closed them, locked them back, and then I came back up here and laid down. My baby, but they was hiding. I came back up here and laid down. And then I want to say probably about 10 minutes goes past and the dryer turned back on. And then it made the noise again. And it turned off. So Mally's like, Mommy, I'm scared. Why do the dryer keep on turning on and turning off by itself? I'm like, I don't know, sir. And I'm like, just say your prayers or whatever. So I was teaching Mally, basically how to say his prayers, teaching him God's name is Yahweh, Yahshua, and everything like that. We going through, little stuff like that. Boom, the dryer turned back on again. It runs for about a minute. Then, so I'm like, that is so crazy to me that the dryer kept turning on and off by itself, as if somebody was in the basement and then they was hiding. Mind you, I done been here, so the dryer doesn't do that. The dryer don't be doing that. I don't know, but I wasn't afraid. I went down in the basement. I didn't see nobody. So I came back upstairs. And then when it kept doing it, I just let it keep doing it till I fell asleep. I had plugged up my Ring camera, which I'm going to leave on the table anytime I get ready to leave this house or whatever, because my brother don't be down here in his living room anyway. So I'm going to leave my Ring camera from my old house on the table so I can see if anybody coming up and through this bitch. Because you see, my brother, he be knocked the fuck out. He be upstairs in his room sleep because this his house is a bungalow. So he be upstairs in his room sleep. He don't know if nobody be walking up through his house in the middle of the night or when he just upstairs sleep regardless. It don't gotta be the middle of the night. And sometimes these hoes be working together. You would be upstairs thinking you sleep with or laying around chilling with somebody, that same bitch calling somebody to come walk around and steal shit out your house or do fucked up shit or plant their little negative ass energy up in this bitch. I'm leaving the camera, my Ring camera on, because my brother said his Ring camera don't work no more. Of course it don't. So these motherfuckers can keep on stealing mail and shit. But I'm gonna leave my Ring camera up, right? Because I still need to wash up before it's time for me to take y'all to school. Denzel still ain't answering the phone either, because I called him myself. Is it in the driveway? What it look like? It's a red car. That's probably Kaya. But I can tell this shit, and I be speaking of it. So I'm gonna leave my motherfucking camera right the fuck here and see what the fuck be going on. Cause I want to see too if the dogs really be in here tearing up shit. But anywho, I be observing a lot. And since my brother friend here, he must be about to pull up. Is it somebody still in the bathroom? Lily, stop yelling. I'm not in the mood for that shit. Marie, do you know where my laptop charger is? Did you put it back in my corduroy bag? Or is it in that T-Mobile bag? Lex, this your last week of having to go to school, right? I ain't yelling. I'm just talking loud. Oh, I was about to say, I sound just like my grandma saying that because my grandma talk loud. My grandma used to talk loud as fuck. And I'd be like, Sarah, why is you yelling? She's like, I ain't yelling. I'm just talking loud. And I'd be acting just like my grandma. She used to piss me off. So now if I be pissing my kids off, I definitely understand because I act just like my grandma. And my grandma used to be pissing me off when I was a teenager too. But I don't give a fuck. And neither did she. It's all love. Thank you, son. Did you brush your teeth? Put some Vaseline on your face and your lips? Or if you put coconut oil on your face, that's fine, but you need to put some Vaseline on your lips. And I got some in my purse if you need some. And Lex got some too. Okay, I gotta go make my baby some oatmeal because he is hungry and he want to eat something before he get ready to go to school. And being that it's 8 o'clock, he's already about to miss breakfast. It's all love. I'm trying to get in the bathroom so I can wash up before I take my kids to school. All right, Facebook. I'm gonna talk to y'all later because I gotta make my baby some oatmeal before he go to school, and I want to wash up, hit my spot so I can take my kids to school and shit. Brush my teeth up. So I love you guys. Y'all make sure that back room is straightened out before y'all leave, please.